Hello, everyone. Today we're going to talk about the idea of dimensions, the universe, or the multiverse, the parallel realities, the extra dimensions that we cannot see. If we want a very well and complete definition and description of the universe, we should include the depths all the way to the heights. What does that mean? Well, the higher up you go, and you're in space. And the more you go, and you're out of the solar system, and even more you go, you're outside of the galaxy. You're in between galaxies, and you see the galactic web holding all galaxies together, which very much resembles brain, the neurons. The universe has the depths, and it also has the heights. The heights are higher dimensions, dimensions that are less solid, dimensions that are more light and simple. It's where teleportation happens. According to quantum mechanics, teleportation could could happen. And that's in those dimensions they happen even more because in the dimension that we currently are, we have three in space, up, down, left, right, forward, backwards. And then we have a fourth dimension, which is time. But there are other dimensions curled up really small at the subatomic level. In other parallel realities, those dimensions might be bigger. So it would be common for people to pop in and out of existence, or to go through walls, or teleportation, and stuff like that. So if we want a well-confined definition description of what the cosmos is, we should include the depths too. The heights is where all of that strange phenomena occurs, where things are more ghostly if you think about it, like particles going through walls or uh, disappearing here and appearing there, and the probabilistic cloud that we learn in quantum mechanics, and that those are the heights, that they're higher dimensions, they're the higher realms in some parallel reality from ours. Now the depths is where things get more solid, concrete, like me, concrete. If you bump into a wall, you hit on it and you cannot go through. Everything is solid, everything is dense, everything is harder in that sense. So there are multiple dimensions and parallel universes in this multiverse, in this quantum jitter, right? The exists, everything that exists within a quantum fluctuation. Things fluctuate. When you use your cell phone to communicate with other people, there's an electromagnetic pulse or oscillation in the antenna of your cell phone, which causes a disturbance in space through the medium, or we don't know if there is a medium for light to go through. We used to call that medium the ether, but the ether was never proven true. So this disturbance propagates. And when it meets a similar disturbance in space, there's a resonance. And with this resonance, communication between two cell phones are made possible. So what we have is that the universe can be simplified with waves, circles, with the idea of the grid, which brings to mind the matrices in quantum mechanics, the matrices in the theory of relativity, the matrices of computer language, matrices of zeros and ones for computer binary code, the cells in our body as a matrix sort of thing, which each cell working and fulfilling its purpose. We have galaxies in the galactic webs, throughout space, throughout dark matter. So we have the notion of the elements, we have the notion of the infinity, we have the notion of function. Everything exists for a purpose, everything is there for a reason. And if you want to have a well-confined description of what reality is and what the universe is, you should include the depths, or you should say from the depths, from something hard to the heights, which is something light, which can think of like the heavens. The higher realms are made of light, while the more dense ones, as you dive in, like the planet Earth, is solid, hard, more physical. But all of these are part of the same multiverse, extra-dimensional reality, which together generates this, if we understand them all together, it generates our perception of a well-confined system that can breathe, that lives. How can the universe breathe? It does. The breathing of the universe is the formation of stars and galaxies, and the destruction of these stars and galaxies, and the birth of new stars and galaxies, and the expansion of the universe, the construction of the universe, the expansion of the universe, the many quantum fluctuations throughout infinity. It's more like breathing. It's more like things that are alive, almost, sort of. So this is what the universe is, and this is what philosophy is too, which is trying to pursue wisdom, pursuing Sophia, and things like that. So that's the goal of science, to have a well-confined knowledge about everything that there is, such as an encyclopedia, and putting all the elements together, all the equations, which combine to generate a great simulation, a great beautiful work of art, which is the universe itself. Thanks for watching.